If any of you students at that school, if any of you watch me, reach out to me right now. I've never been so proud in my goddamn life of the goddamn youth of today. They say we're animals, we're criminals, they want to see us killing each other, doing crime. Forget that. You just made me and everyone else proud by doing what you did today. Big up you lot.
Early in the morning,
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with such an amazing video today. Well, in fact, it's annoying because it's amazing for bad reasons. And the reason I say that is because the reason it's good is because these students are really empowering themselves and protesting some really poor rule changes in this school, and they're fighting discrimination and they're fighting institutionalized racism. I'm so proud of them. However, the bad side of this is the fact that what they're fighting for and what they're fighting against, you know, the fact that they have to fight is the problem here. Now, if you guys are unaware, a school in Pimlico is protesting some rule changes. Now, I'm going to read briefly from an article, but just to give you some context, a school in Pimlico, the headmaster, right? The headmaster has banned Afro hair, so natural hair. So if my hair wasn't in locks, my hair would be Afro, puffy out like an Afro. Black people's hair is Afro. So he's banned Afro hair and he's banned colourful hijabs. I don't know where we go from here. So you're literally banning anything to do with anything not white. It's madness. It is madness. It is insane. The headmaster has banned Afro natural hair and colourful hijabs. So a hijab which these women wear, what? So they have to be black or white, or what difference does it make? What kind of policy? Why are we going so far back in society? Why are we going so far back? The very same day, they're about to announce how racism doesn't exist in this UK and things like that, and how other countries should be looking to the UK, other white dominated countries should be looking towards the UK as an example. Example for what? We are the most racist country there is. Well, actually, apart from America, they take the trophy. They are the most racist by far. Well, actually, I take that back. They are the most openly racist. We are equally as racist, but it's more difficult to pinpoint because it's a lot more covert. It's a lot more hidden. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more subtle. In America, they're very openly, because they're so young. They're such a young country. They haven't gotten past that stage yet where they realize racism's bad and they need to hide it. So they're a lot more honest with it. We're a lot more mature. So our racism has evolved and matured and just manifests itself in different ways, and it's a lot more hidden, it's a lot more interwoven in society. Now, I am so proud of the students in this school that stood out there and refused to go to lessons. They are fighting for their basic rights here. And this is what's so mad about this whole situation, is that people are, you students, you people out there who are under a government or under a regime, whatever it is, the power is always, will always be, and has always been with the people. Facts. Okay, while governments oppress humans and oppress people and inflict violence upon people, the real power, the core power, has always been with the people. In my school, over 15 years, no, actually, forget that. How old was I? This is over 10 years ago now. So between 10 and 15 years ago, there was rumors in my school, over a decade ago, by the way. Let me remind you, over a decade ago, there was rumors in my school that they were going to cancel, was it half term or cancel like a reading week or something? They were going to cancel like a time off school in which we would study, That weren't going to run. So when we were 15, we were standing on the roof, refusing to go to lesson. We said, you can't take that away from us. You literally can't take this away from us. What did they do? They gave it right back. That is over a decade ago. We were standing on the roof then. So these lot are standing in their playground now. Not only are the students protesting, the teachers have resigned. They have had an influx of teachers who are resigning at the end of this year based on the rules that they have applied. What does that tell you? That tells you this ain't no new age spoiled kids who are just woke this and woke that and no, this is real life students and real life teachers fighting for a cause, fighting for equality. How on earth can you ban natural hair, afro hair? White people don't have afro hair. Oh, that's handy for them, innit? White people don't wear hijabs, so that's handy for them, innit? Madness, absolute madness. Now I'm just gonna read briefly from this article and I'm gonna leave it here. It says turmoil at London school hit by flag and hairstyle row. A London secondary school that has been criticised for changes to its policies and curriculum and for a strict new uniform policy is in turmoil, facing mass staff resignations, a student protest and a vote of no confidence in its head teacher. Good, fuck you. A National Education Union which represents teachers at the school was holding a vote of no confidence on Tuesday night in the academy's new principal designate, Daniel Smith, and taking an informal vote on whether to pursue strike action. Now this is key, this is very key here, because you're gonna get some people who are gonna be like, oh look at these kids, look at what it says here. In September, many students expected assemblies in light of Black Lives Matter movement to show solidarity and support for black students, but were disappointed. Instead, students were told to form a club to discuss their experiences rather than uplifting the voices of black students, she added. A teacher at the school who had handed in her resignation and is due to leave this year said staff also felt demoralised and fundamentally disagreed with certain choices that had been made by the leadership of the Academy Trust, describing the situation as heartbreaking. She said she could no longer work in a school that no longer reflected her values and ethos. Around a fortnight ago, the whole of the geography department at the school allegedly handed in their notices in solidarity with a colleague who was dismissed earlier this year. You lot, you teachers, if any of you watch me, reach out to me. My Instagram is in the description below. The Instagram came up on the screen earlier in this video. I've never been more proud of a group of people, wherever from, a school, anywhere. No violence, peaceful. All we fucking want is equality, fairness. They banned natural hair, they banned hijabs, they've erected a big Union Jack outside their flag. Now again, I'm not gonna criticize that part of things. I mean, me personally, I don't care about the Union Jack, nor do I care about what it stands for. I don't care about this country. I fucking hate this country. It colonized where I'm from. It colonized where my friends are from. There's nothing for us here. They literally are creating new laws to alienate us. They were begging for us to come back and rebuild this country less than 100 years ago. Now they are begging for us to leave. If we actually left, this country would flop and crumble. So it's about time we started getting a bit more respect, but it's not gonna happen. So either way, as I said many times in my videos, I've got no qualms in saying this. I don't give a shit about saying this. I don't care about offending people. When I make my money in this shithole of a country, I am gone. If that offends you, suck your mother. Let me know your thoughts below. The announcements are going to be coming soon about certain things. I ain't talking about certain things. I'm just wearing certain things and seeing who notices about certain things. But yeah, ultimately, let me know your thoughts below. I'm very proud of the people from that school. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you soon. Peace.